here we are. Next installment on the Riley Mobile. Remember last time we were hoping to maybe take it for a rip this video. I'm not sure that's going to happen because we still have some other parts to put on. What do we got here, Riley?
Got obviously exhaust. We got new tailpipes, subframe connectors, torque box reinforcements, drive shaft loop to be able to drag race.
Yeah.
Maybe not this summer, but.
So that's just 3-inch all the way back to the tailpipes. Those are Pypes tail pipe kit. Those are actually Summit 2-chamber mufflers, cheap. Summit Universal X pipe, which will need a little bit of finagling to get in.
That was pretty cheap too.
And yeah, some Canadian-made subframe connectors here. They look pretty beefy. So we'll see the fitment of those. So we'll start picking away at this stuff in this video. If you want to watch, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Continue working on the exhaust. We kind of started. I'll give you an update on what we did there. In order to have the exhaust as symmetrical as can be. Yeah, I'll take the light. So coming out of the headers here, on the Fox body, the transmission cross member is slightly offset to the passenger side, so we had to I just cut, excuse the welds, those are mine, not Riley's. We added that little piece of tubing in there to extend the trans cross member over, so there was enough room for the 3-inch pipe. So we got the X pipe welded in, and today we're just going to keep working our way back. Get the mufflers more or less set in place. We got the lower torque boxes installed. I just have to weld the plate up on the inside of the car. And
Have they seen tailpipes at all?
Not installed, and yeah, we got the tailpipes more or less set in place. Got the hangers all installed in that, so that's all looking good. And we just picked ourselves up
some mid pipes.
Some mid pipes that we'll have to possibly put a little bend in. Our good buddy at Keith at Extreme Exhaust. We went down there today and picked those up. So thanks to him for that. So yeah, we're going to put some pipes together here and do some tack welding. I'm just going to tack weld this, and we'll pull the whole system out to get the full weld, but that's how it's going to be, nice tight to the floor. Riley's going to lay a couple beads. My first bead, a book by Riley. Pull that off and we'll lay some beads.
Yeah.
Not bad. You gotta keep
Just keep it on the seam a bit.
Keep it more on the seam and go a little bit wider with the bead, just a little bit. And just you're back and forth a little slower.
Okay.
between Riley's welding and my welding, doing his good welding and my bad welding, we ended up with a pretty decent welded up exhaust system. So we got that installed and welded up on the hangers. I'll just slide under here. Got that pen light.
Yeah.
So yeah, O2 bung, and we went as tight to the floor as we can, or as we could, and then while I'm under here, I also slid the subframe connectors in place.
Yeah.
Those actually come from a guy in Quebec, and they're really impressed with the quality of them.
Super sturdy.
And the fitment of them. So we've got those, they actually bolt in, they actually bolt in under here, 4 bolts. Then we got a back plate inside the car. And we're gonna weld them up back here. And obviously there's the tabs inside and outside. And actually they bolt to the rear of the seat, where the seat bolts, to stiffen up the seat. It's tied in there, and then there's 2 more tabs up front, so those are just tacked in, but both sides are in and tacked in, so I just gotta go in there and finish welding those. Might as well show you.
Tailpipes?
Well, yeah, we'll get to the tailpipes, but the interior's still a mess. That's gonna be the next step right away, is putting the dash in, but there's the lower torque box reinforcements, and then the subframe connectors come through the floor there. So yeah, that's done. And then Riley's got his tailpipes.
Yeah, super happy with those.
We had to do a little trimming here on the fuel tank, because I don't know, where it folds over, where the seam meets, comes down to like here, and it would have rubbed on the pipe there, so we trimmed that. But also happy with the fitment and quality of the tailpipes. So I think Riley's going to stir it up here for us and show you what it's in park.
Yeah.
Should be.
You ready?
I'm ready. Again, those are those Summit brand 2 chambers. They're like 39 bucks a piece or something like that. Super cheap. They sound just like a old school 2 chamber Flowmaster muffler. Yeah, it sounds really good. Open headers is cool, but only for about the first minute. So, yeah, what I was gonna say here, the other thing I did because we have such limited room between the, well, we're gonna have to adjust this again. We'll have to pivot this. Oh, he didn't tighten up the front.
Oops.
There's a vacuum leak.
Yeah. Oops.
Anyway, I'll finish what I was saying here. So we're really tight between the fan here and the. I wanted to run a 3.5 inch intake pipe. I didn't want to go down to 3 inch, so 3.5 inch fits. It's just when everything's tight, we don't have much room on either side. So to keep it exactly where it is, so it can't move. Let me see if I can go down here with the camera. I made this bracket.
You kind of see it.
I made that bracket there at work, and it clamps around the MAF and bolts to the frame. We got to get some proper hardware for it, but so that'll hold that intake pipe in place and won't allow it to move forward or backward. What we have left to do is, like I said, finish welding the subframe connectors. While it's up in the air, we actually put it in gear, so we know our transmission. We have forward, we have reverse, so that's good. What else is left?
The interior. You got to put that together.
Yeah, there was the reason we have this door panel off here.
Oh, the windows.
Yeah, is the we had to make an adjustment to this window here because when it was closed, it wasn't quite sitting right up in this seal area. So we found the problem, and it's actually the stop. There's a, can you see it down there? That orange wheel there, which is supposed to stop on that tab right there, and that tab is slightly bent up. So what we need to do is, we really need to get some new weather strips.
Yeah, try it out.
So we need to bend that tab just down a little bit, because right now that stop is coming up and it's coming past. Sorry, the orange stop is coming up, and it actually goes past the stop, so which knocks the window alignment out. So Rob helped us troubleshoot that, so we know what that problem is. And then yeah, next thing is going to be to just a couple minor things to wire in properly, some gauges, button up some of the LS wiring, and then we can put the dash back in and whatnot. So that should all be good. So yeah, I don't know, we'll probably make another clip for this video, so this won't be the sign off, but Riley was excited to fire it up through the house, so
yeah.
All right, till next clip. Cut.